So this is the second week at our abandoned farmhouse here in the hills of Italy, and first week we were pretty busy with all the basic things, you know, getting the stove started, getting some wood for the stove, just being able to live here. Right now we still don't have any water. We have a little bit of electricity, not too much. The system is very small and very old, so there's like 1 or 2 points where we can use electricity and not too much, but the solar panels are still doing their job. So we mainly use the power station, which works great. So slowly but surely we are getting somewhere that it's actually, you know, it's alright, it's almost comfortable. It's definitely doable and we enjoy it here very much, so that's the most important thing. But for this second week there are a few things I need to get done. Now we have like the basic needs covered, and first things first is I'm going to look upstairs there in the barn is some leftover wood, because I'm going to build as a very simple and cheap bed frame. I'm going to use only leftover materials. There's a bed frame coming in I think 2 weeks or so, but with how cold the ground is, we do have an isolating like blanket underneath the mattress. That's especially for situations like this with cold from the floor and the mattress being on the floor, which isn't a great thing. It worked out for the first, you know, few nights, but it's not the best. So I'm going to build a bed frame, and I don't have any new materials here, so I'm just going to see what's left over, build something from that, just temporary, and then after that it's just, you know, a lot of cleaning. I'm going to clear out some trees. It's going to be a very busy week, and I think it will be busy for the next weeks probably. As long as the weather is like this, we can do a lot, and we want to take advantage of that, because you never know when it changes, and then we will not be able to do so much. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the old part of the farmhouse. This part, the pink red part, was the house might be longer than 100 years ago. And then that part over there is where we're living right now. Also hasn't been lived in for 50 years, but this is way older. And up here, if you go through this door, you get to like storage area at the second floor. And this is where the old wood storage is, and also leftover wood, so that's where we're going to start looking. Pretty dark in here. So we are going to look upstairs. So you can see leftover wood right here. There's actually also, I don't know if you can see it, a very old bed frame over there, but it's too old and too small, so we cannot use that. So we're just going to look for wood that is usable for temporary in here. So I'm going to do a little side quest right now because Dylan actually wants to start editing the YouTube video, and we're going to do that in this room because we have electricity right here. And we put the old kitchen table against the wall here basically, so he can edit all the videos here. It's a nice clean little setup with a lot of space because of course there's going to be camera gear, computer screen, everything around here. We don't want it in the other room with the animals because if it gets damaged that would be really sad. But this room is very cold. It's a lot colder than the other one because of course in the other room there's the stove, and right here we have the small electric heater right now because otherwise it's 5 degrees. And right now I think it's a little above 10 degrees, but if you're sitting still editing, that's still not really comfortable. Right behind this door is the door to outside, the other door to outside, and the stairs to go upstairs. And upstairs everything is extremely cold because the windows are just, single glazed windows, and the doors are not really that great, doesn't shut all the way. So upstairs is impossible to heat right now, and it's also not needed because we live downstairs. But there's a lot of cold coming from this door behind me. It also doesn't really properly shut, but we do still need to be able to go in and out here. So I think it would be a good idea to put this insulated carpet blanket thing. It's especially made for situations like this where there's a lot of cold coming from one of the doors. It's pretty thick material, supposed to keep the heat in and the cold out. So I'm going to put this up. I'm just going to screw it in the frame above me here because this is going to be replaced anyway. We just need a quick fix so he can keep this room a bit warmer. And from now on today, for all the projects, I'm going to use these tools from Hachika. I also have the circular saw, which I'm going to use later to build a bed frame. This company was so nice to send us these tools to check them out, to use them, because of course we're going to do this whole renovation. We need a lot of tools and we are on a pretty tight budget as well. So very nice that we get these tools from them so we can try them out. So that's what I'm going to use from now on. We'll see how it goes, but the kit was very nice. They got a lot of extra things there, so it was actually complete with batteries and all the accessories you might need. So in here you have the drill bits and everything, wood, metal. Yeah, very nice. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully today I'm not going to use everything and it will go smoothly, but guess we'll see.
Use the link in the description and code Nikki10 for 10% off Hachika products.
So Chica also sent us this circular saw, which is perfect for this job, because otherwise I would need to do it with my hand saw or chainsaw, because that's all I have ready right now. It is battery powered, this one they sent us, because we don't have that much power around the property right now. So an electric cord is not that convenient. Batteries work perfect for us. We can even charge them with the power station, the solar panels up there. So yeah, I think this is good for this job, and we'll see how it performs. I'm going to put on some safety glasses and get started with this very temporary bed frame build. Works perfectly. It's has plenty of power, goes through there smoothly. It's actually pretty nice to handle as well because it's not too big. So yeah, I like it. It isn't perfect, but for now it will work just fine, and it's not on the ground anymore, so everything is improvement.
Oh my god. Kleine rat.
Good morning, guys. It is a beautiful sunny day. It is pretty cold still, but sun makes it very, very nice. Very comfortable to be outside. Even more than inside. With the stove on, it is pretty nice, but when we were here and we didn't have the wood stove, it was warmer outside than it was inside the house. But beautiful. Look at this. So first night on the new bed frame, and it worked. Actually, it worked very good. It was comfortable, but I do think for enjoying this for a long time and preserving the mattress as well, it's best to add a little bit more support than we have right now. So I'm going to add some more support under the mattress later today. We also got a call yesterday that the water is supposed to be working right now. So we need to open the main valve, which is in the old stable, which is that one. Luckily not that one, because we can still not open it. Dylan talked to the old owner. He came by a few days ago, and he told that he tried to open it as well, but he wasn't able to. And he also explained that it hasn't been opened in a long time, and he also said there's not really much in there, but it is a large space, and they used it before like a garage just to park your car. So this one was a stable, and the other ones on top of there was hayloft, food storage, all those kind of things. So we'll see if one day we can open it. Right now we have so much to do, and we don't need the space because we have a lot of space already. So opening it is not a priority. We are curious, of course, but it will have to wait because we need all the time for all the basic things right now. So that's something that needs to wait for later. So yeah, we'll check the water in a minute. We need to open the main valve in the stable over there. They made like a quick fix solution, so we have water. It's temporary. It will need to be replaced probably in a year or so, but that's fine with us because it gets us started right now. So if it works, we have water in the house. We are still not sure if everything works inside. We need to check if there are not any leaks. House hasn't been used in like 50 years, so yeah, we'll see. It would be very nice if everything works, because then we have water, at least cold running water. No warm water yet, but we can just put something on the stove and we'll manage. But it would be nice to have running water. So we will turn on the valve, see if everything works inside. I doubt it, but it would be really nice. So yeah, a lot to do today again, but nice sunny weather, and yeah, we are really enjoying it here. Of course, it's strange to be in a different country and this is your life now. Takes some getting used to, but we still enjoy every minute. Of course, we miss family and friends, but I think that's also just, you need to get used to that. But we are so extremely busy here that we don't have a lot of time to think about that. And yeah, keeping yourselves busy is sometimes the best thing to do. And here, as you can see behind me, you can keep busy very easily because there is an extreme amount of work. But we are really enjoying it, so that's a good thing. So I'm here at a temporary solution. You can see water pipe goes through there, outside the window, and then to the water point at the road. And this is how they fixed it for now. The water company. Dylan is over at the house and I'm opening it here so he can check inside. So we are going to do this very slowly. you're supposed to open it a little bit every 30 seconds or so, and he is inside to check if nothing is leaking, and this way we can pressurize it like slowly. Alles okay? So I think he would scream if something is wrong, so I think for now it's fine. I do see Milky looking over there. You see her? Hey Milky.
All good so far?
Yeah, I think it's fine, so I'll open it a bit more. You scared me. Wat?
Nog maar.
Okay, we'll close it and check inside. So I think we closed the valve to the boiler. We prefer not to fill up that old boiler because it's not hanging secure on the wall. At least it doesn't seem like it is. So I think it would be safest to not fill that one up. So hopefully this will work now.
Okay, so this time sound comes from the toilet, but the knob is completely turned to closed.
Hey. Gato. So Dylan told me it is the toilet, but we cannot close it any further than it is right now because everything is so old. So we'll see if it stops because the system still works or that we need to turn off the water and get it checked. We will get these systems checked eventually, of course, but the water company told us that it's best if we see if this works right now so we know where the problems are, so they know what they are coming for, basically. Get the right tools, get the right equipment, all those sort of things. And we might be so lucky that it works already for now and that we can fix those things or improve the system later. But yeah, we'll need to see about that because it's still a bit scary if it hasn't been used in such a long time and we don't know too much about all these things, so we'll see.
It's full. And now it stopped.
So these two black cats you see here, they go in and out through this window. The old owner explained us this as well. And he keeps these doors here closed with those rocks. And that way these cats are safe inside because large predators cannot go through the window over there and the cats can. So this is a little bit of the cat paradise. It smells in here, probably because of the old stable, but also because of the cats and the fact that he still feeds them pasta and kibble as well. But that's all right for now. So this is actually their home, and they are a bit startled by the fact that I'm here opening the water valve. But those two, I don't know where they've gone. They also walk on there a lot. They seem to be pretty calm. They get used to us, and Pino is very interested in them. She's really good with our cats, but she is of course very curious to see strange cats. Dylan checked everything. Everything seems to be fine, so I will open this a bit more and we'll see how it will go. No screaming yet, so I think it's going all right. Everything's still fine, so that's completely open. And still no screaming, so I think we should be good. Is it okay? Okay. So we opened the valve completely. Dylan checked everything and it seems to be fine, which surprises me, but it's a very good thing. Now we are supposed to leave it like this under pressure for 30 minutes. So the whole system can pressurize and nothing can leak away basically. So we can check if everything is watertight after those 30 minutes, because then it's basically fully under pressure, if I understand correctly. That's just what we've heard. And after that we will see if some of the water points are working. The water is going to be very dirty because of how old the system is, but that is to be expected and that's all right. We just need to flush it very well and hopefully after that we'll have nice clean water.
Nee, de kliko's willen niet meer open en de zit dichtgevroren.
Oh, no.
So it's 30 minutes later. Everything is still doing fine. So now it's time to see what our water looks like. Not too bad actually.
I expect at this point to be more leaky because it's very loose.
Maybe not do that. Well, I wouldn't drink it, but I expected worse.
I expected it much worse.
But at least it's working. So Dylan cleaned the windows here, which looks amazing. They were very dirty and I'm going to put on some temporary blinds, very cheap ones, but hopefully it will help with the cold from the windows. It will do something at least. So we are working outside today. Checked the weather forecast and it shows that today is supposed to be the last sunny day for a week or two. So we are going to enjoy it fully. It feels pretty warm, although it's just a few degrees above freezing, but with the sun out it feels amazing. We have a lot of clearing to do and we don't have all the right equipment yet. We will get the rest of our stuff, which is like one small load of stuff from the cottages basically, and some tools for in the garden, some garden equipment. We will get that in a week? Yes, in a week. So from that moment on we can do the big clearing here. Right now we have the chainsaw and our hands, but we are working on the wood storage for coming months, hopefully not too long, hopefully spring will be here soon. But it's nice to have some dry wood. There's a lot of fallen dead trees around the property. Dylan is over there grabbing one of those. And meanwhile we are clearing as much as we can with our hands and the chainsaw so we can do the rest. That's a nice big chunk. So we can do the rest hopefully in 2 weeks or so. So yeah, just enjoying the weather and working outside today.
Okay, so I went in there to grab those dead pieces of wood that Nikki has already started cutting up. And now in here, I do need to be careful and watch my step a little bit. But in here, we've discovered that this tree that's filled with ivy is very much dead. So we can possibly cut it. At least some of the branches here already. Then maybe fell the tree altogether later. And down there, I'm not sure you can see it that well. There's like a little plateau here before you head down one more level.
You can see a bit of a trail there. It is recently walked. I don't know if it's humans or maybe the pigs use this trail, but you can see the mud on the ground, you know. It's
I hope you can see it on camera as well. We can see sort of something like a structure
behind there.
Behind the ivy there. I don't think it's a chicken coop. No. Because I think that's way more over there. Somewhere behind there. But it's so overgrown with ivy that it's hard to tell. So we're gonna find out. So we came from over there. Took this sort of terraced path over here.
Look hier.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk.
Want hier stond ik op.
Yeah. There's junk everywhere. Here it goes down. And then here you can see the path Nikki mentioned. And here's the sort of, I don't know, something. And there's also a roof over there. Which also could be a chicken coop. I'm not sure you can see it that well. It's like over there. It's really quite steep actually. And down it went.
Thank God for these pants.
And it's the start of clearing the view.
Yeah, there's
you can see more already.
Some things to do.
Yeah. And that is the big tree that needs to go down sometime soon-ish.
So we had our first experience with truffle dogs. You can maybe hear bells in the background because they're still walking around on the property. Dylan heard bells in the distance. You can hear screaming a little bit further. We know this area is loved by truffle hunters. The previous owner told us that there has been truffles found on this property, I think, multiple times. And now there were 2 dogs running around, going in the ruin like crazy, probably to look for cats. But yeah, pretty cool experience. 2 beautiful dogs with a bell on their neck and a tracker system, and probably the owners walking around on the road somewhere. And they were very friendly. We did put Pino inside because she would really love to play with dogs, but she's very tiny and those dogs are pretty big. So it's safer for her if she's inside. But she was getting pretty excited to meet some new friends. She was outside when the dogs first arrived here. Took us a bit by surprise because they are so quick. They came close pretty quickly. Dylan called me. I was like, what's happening? But yeah, Pino would like to play with them. Not a good idea, although they were very friendly. But I don't hear the bells anymore, so they moved on. But they were so energetic. I don't think they found anything here because they moved on. But yeah, pretty cool to see.
Uncovering new things every day. There's a lot of these sort of concrete blocks and structures underneath the growth here, but also underneath here. The aftermath. Dry wood from the old tree. That was the base of all the ivy. Some concrete blocks. A concrete cylinder in there. The big beast, the main branch. And all of this. Slowly but surely, we're working towards uncovering the view here. But for now, we have a lot of stuff to get rid of. Dat niet. Maar hij valt wel de juiste kant op. Woehoe!
I really hoped you enjoyed this video, guys. I was just reading through some of the comments on last week's video. So before you go, I wanted to address a few things. So I got a few comments saying that Dylan should help me more, that we only see me doing the hard work and he was cleaning. Somebody was even saying it was quite degrading to see him cleaning and mopping the floor. So I wanted to explain a little bit more because everybody that has been following me for years knows that I've had this YouTube channel for years. I studied photography and filmmaking, and during the studies or just after, I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to film my life on the countryside. Now we've moved to Italy and we are doing this project together. And over the last few years, I think you've seen Dylan a few times here and there in videos. And now we are doing this project together, so of course you are going to see him more. And he will make his own, parts in the video, he will do his own thing. But it's still my YouTube channel and we chose to keep it that way for now. We might change the name later because that was a suggestion I got often as well. It's not really fair, that's my name and not the both of us. It's just the way it has been for years now. We might change it in the future, but for now it's still going to be the same way it was as before. Dylan is working just as hard. Most of the times when I'm filming things, Dylan is doing other work. You might not always see him do the work because then I'm filming something else. He is working just as hard. The project is our project. But you will probably see me a little bit more because it is my YouTube channel, and Dylan also has other work to do. He still works in a vineyard, he still gives courses, he still gives workshops, so he is not always around. He has other work to do. Right now he's studying for his exams, so that's why it's sometimes you see more of me. So if that's something you not like, because I also saw comments saying that they didn't like me as much in the video. I'm sorry, but that's probably how it's going to be because it's my YouTube channel. If you don't like me being that much in the videos, maybe you should watch another YouTuber or maybe just stick around and maybe I will grow on you. From the beginning, when I started YouTube, Dylan has been editing the videos. So we both do, I select the things I want in the video, the things I think are beautiful, and he will make a very nice edit. He will make it a beautiful video. So that's something that we've done this way since the beginning and will continue to do. But you are going to see more of me in the videos because that's just how life is here. And another thing is we are very aware of all the other people in the region. So there were a lot of comments about Isis and Bertus, about Martijn, about other Dutch people, international people in the region. Of course, we're watching those channels and of course they could probably learn us a lot. But part of the beauty of this project here is figuring it out yourself, learning yourself, making mistakes, growing as a person, and that's also the beauty we see in it. So of course we are going to do things wrong, of course mistakes are going to be made, and if you are along for the adventure, we love that. We love all the support we have been getting on the latest videos. It has been amazing. If you want to see more of the background, because we got some questions about why we were moving to Italy, you can watch some of my older videos. I explain everything there. But thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for everybody that ordered something from our Amazon wishlist, because it really helps and we really appreciate it. You don't have to buy us anything, but if you do, it makes us extremely happy. Everything is welcome here. I will add new things. We already have like a camping toilet, so got a lot of comments saying we should add that. We have one right now. We are going to use it from now on at night probably, and I'm going to use it when I'm alone here, because Dylan will need to travel back for his work to the Netherlands a few times during the years. So when I'm here alone and it's winter time and it's dark early, I will not go out in the woods, so don't worry. I think I should be safe, but thank you. I really appreciate your concern, and I hope you like this video. I hope I cleared some things up, and I really appreciate everybody of you. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will see you guys next week.